Okay. The guards are witnessing this, and they don't really know what to think about it. But you can tell they're following you. It's only just like a couple, like maybe like 3 or 4 guards right now.
Should we lure them away into like a side street and rob them?
That's what I was
them
thinking.
up?
Ooh, yeah. Put their clothes on. Take one of them with us and put a spell on them so you can make them like punch people.
Smart.
Yeah, let's walk away. I'll put the barrel down and we'll walk a little farther.
Yeah, you should put it down. It should tip over. It should roll away with that.
Whoa. So you guys find the nearest side street to sort of slink down into, and the 4 guards, they follow you into the side street. So you guys want to try and fight them, or do you want to try and run away?
Can we get like the drop on them by like parting 3 separate ways and then just like turning around and using our various assets in a way to kind of catch them unawares?
Sure.
because
Let's
we
say
know
that there's
they're
like a T intersection sort of, so that the
Yeah.
alley sort of it goes.
That's still
there's
in
a
the
left
barrel,
and-
right?
Yeah, Thad is still rolling down in a barrel. He's fine though. He's an elf. He's got he's dexterous. He knows how to keep his wits about him. So he's rolling in a barrel.
They don't know Thad is. Thad is undetected.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. They just think you have a barrel with you.
Okay.
So again, we come to sort of a T intersection. You guys, how do you want to do this? You want to split up left and right, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go right.
And I want to put the barrel down right at the end of the T and go left.
Okay. Cool. So the 4 guards, they're walking sort of 2 by 2. They're about 10 feet away from you. Do you want to wait till they get to the barrel and ambush them, or do you want to try and spring out now? How do you want to do it?
See if they go
Light
for
up-
the barrel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume they're gonna look in the barrel. So, yeah. So again, they're 4 guards. They get to the end of the T intersection and they sort of look down into the barrel and they see Thad. Thad, what do you want to do?
I jump out and throw money at everyone. And say you didn't see nothing.
All right, Thad, you you jump out quickly and throw money at the feet of everyone and say you didn't see nothing. The guards are confused again.
So they didn't go for his bribe.
Well, we don't know yet. They're sort of just looking at each other right now. Michael, Judge, you guys want to do anything while they're momentarily mystified?
Since this is a back alley, can I cast a spell that'll make like a trash golem like hand come out of the garbage and then like punch one of the guards?
Sure. This is that we can see if that'll work. So let's give it a try. Michael, you or Judge, you whisper an incantation to the god of trash, and say, "Please aid me in this endeavor." And you manage to summon a lesser trash golem.
Thank God for polytheism.
The guards, the 2 guards in the back, they're sort of taken aback by the rustling. The 2 guards in front are still distracted by the money. So the guards in the back turn around, and one of the guards, the guard on the left, let's say, is met with a garbage fist. But unfortunately, that fist of the trash golem was mostly wet rag, so it didn't particularly hurt.
I was hoping it was those things that hold 6-packs and would get stuck on their head.
It didn't particularly hurt the guards. It was just wet, oily rags. So you've distracted them, but haven't really inflicted any significant amount of damage.
Well, if the rags were oily and Michael Battleaxe runs his +1 battle axe along the ground.
Now you're thinking like a D&D'er.
Yes,
you're up,
yes.
Michael Battleaxe. So how do you want to play this?
I'm going to strike the ground with a golf-type swing with my battle axe.
As you've already proven you can do.
And I hope that it makes a spark on the oily rags.
Sure. So you jump out from your hiding place and sort of go for an uppercut style swing, trying to spark the guys along the floor here. We're going to give you a flashy approach here. Let's see how this works out for you.
Remember, he gets a +1 because he upgraded his battle axe.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't add that in, but that's fine. We'll
I'm on a new level.
And that was a pretty rousing success then, Michael Battleaxe.
Yes.
So congratulations, you managed to succeed in your task. The guys that were hit by the oily rag were kind of behind the other two that were distracted. So let's just say you sort of edged around those guys and are kind of now sandwiched in between the two sets of guards. I can actually put this on video if you want. Let's do that. Let's
let me see the lay of the land.
Let's see it here. Let's bring it up here. Move some stuff over here.
So I sparked it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's setting it on fire.
Yeah, that's correct. Grabbing some guys.
Now are these guys? Are they gonna catch on fire here?
Yeah, right now the guys, the oily rags are sort of starting to light up here.
Okay,
So
are they doing like the Wilhelm
is-
scream or like the stunt, man, on fire move where they wave their arm? Yeah, and they wave their arms around.
They're not
moving
fully
forward.
ablaze yet. Right now you've just, it's sort of smoldering, right? So,
Yeah.
it takes time to turn into a full blaze. But yeah, right now they're looking concerned. So, and there you are, and Judge is still off screen here. Oh, farts.
They look like April O'Neil in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
That looks good.
It's totally what I intended. All right, so yeah, the Thad is at the end of the alley, and you've got a set of guards in between you and him, and then a set of guards in front of you. But let's say the one on the left here is he's starting to smoke and smolder.
The trash golem's still here too, right?
Oh yeah, let's make a trash golem. Let's see what I can use for a trash golem.
He's one of those candy wrappers on your desk.
What do I got? I got a B-wing. You guys want to use a B-wing?
Sure. I don't know what that is.
That's gonna be huge.
Star Wars. Here's a guy. Let's just use him.
You should use an actual piece of trash.
It's a big fatty guy. Oh, he's an enormous golem. Get him.
Well, his diet is trash, so. Oh wow! Look at him. That's great camera work. He's blocking out everybody.
Let's see if I can
fine. I'm just kidding.
Zit. Oh wait, no. If I go that way, I'm going to show you all the stuff I have hidden. That's fine.
Yeah.
This stuff you have hidden.
Whoa, what do you have?
Whoa, hey now.
That's why I keep the spare guys that I'm going to use later in the encounter.
Is that a Roomba I saw over there?
All right, so it's like a big slovenly garbage monster being carried by three little garbage monsters. That's what he looks like.
Cool.
That's how I live my life, my man.
All right, Judge, you're up. What do you want to do?
Do the guards get a turn?
Oh, I suppose they should. Yeah. They've become unenchanted with the money on the ground, and they're like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And they and they strike out at poor Thad Nobleman. So let's see.
Oh no!
Let's see if they can actually inflict some damage here. First one misses. He's still looking at that shiny gold on the ground. The second one, though, lands a pretty solid strike. Luckily, Thad Nobleman has some nice armor on her. He'd have been cut to ribbons. So Thad at
he's in the barrel too.
Oh yeah, the barrel too. The barrel deflects some of it. Thad, your shiny, beautiful armor has been scuffed up, but it would have been a lethal blow. Thankfully, you're just gonna have a nasty bruise now. You're gonna feel it in the morning. So the two behind. They're gonna lash out at Michael Battleaxe. So let's see if they can manage to do any damage here. The first one is too distracted from being on fire to do much of anything. And the second one is doesn't even try to attack Thad, or doesn't even try to attack Michael Battleaxe. He just tries to put his friend out as he is he's burning up. All right, so now Judge, you're up.
Can I use my feat where I cast a special incantation that's very powerful?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, I assume that there are pigeons since it's an alleyway. I want to give them all like laxatives, like properties.
Okay.
And have them crap all over these 4 guards and give them a lot of problems.
Yeah. Okay, so you do that. Let's see if it you begin to mutter a powerful incantation to the Lord of the upper GI tract.
Yes, his name is Imodium AD.
But oh no! Disaster strikes.
Uh-oh.
You can't quite remember the incantation from Wizard College. And instead of...
Night school.
Wizard Night School.
Thank you.
Instead of... Ooh, I'm trying to think of what should happen here.
I think it's fairly obvious, but you're the DM, so I'll let you do
I
it.
mean, instead of the pigeons.
Right. Chris knows where I'm going here.
I mean,
Yeah. All right. All right. I guess you're right. So instead of the pigeons that you were targeting, the powerful god, he mishears you and thinks you say, "My teammates, be filled with cramps and rumbly
Bloating.
tummies and gastrointestinal distress." And you all are, including the garbage golem that you summoned. You don't even want to know what that's going to be like.
cool.
So here's how we're going to play this. Every round, in addition to trying to make your attacks, you're going to have to roll a fortitude test. We'll say a forceful test, right? If you pass, you're fine and manage to contain your bowels. If not, we'll see what happens, and depending on how badly you fail.
Hey, man, I don't have no problems. I'm still in a dress.
I got to get out of this barrel. Oh God.
All right, so it's now the garbage golem's turn. Let's see first of all if he can contain his loins. No. The garbage monster, you see a pained expression come across his face. And
I imagine like the Iron Giant, but made of garbage. It's like all sad.
as he is made of garbage, he just sort of like implodes out of his butt, right? You see him like sucked into himself. And then
Whoa.
garbage just rushes out his posterior, and he is no more. So he is
Oh no.
the garbage monster has effectively shit himself to death.
Rest in peace, garbage monster.
He died in the weighlift.
It's a foul smell, but it's not that much more foul than the garbage monster just was to begin with. So, R.I.P. Trash Golem. All right, Thad, you're up. What do you want to do?
So my question is, how much of the trash golem explosion was oily?
Oh,
Like, what percentage would you say?
it was like 60% oil.
Whoa, wow.
Oh no.
So,
It's like oily garbage water.
so two things should have happened at that point. The guy that's already on fire should be completely engulfed in flames.
Okay, I can buy that.
Immolated.
Yeah,
And-
that's out. We'll just say that he's out of the fight.
Okay.
Take him away.
And the guy next to him should now be just doused in oil.
Yeah.
What
he's
is
trying
this-
to? Right, it's a pretty narrow alley, but he sort of
Right.
like tries to get away from where the fire is happening, so he sort of scoots away.
So are there street lamps? What is the street lamp situation?
Sure. None of them are super. There's one about maybe, let's say, 10 to 15 feet from where you're at, sort of down the alley.
So what I'd like to do is target a street lamp and try to light all this oil that's around to catch that other guy on fire.
Okay, you can try and do that. Let's
How
see.
close is all this to Thad?
It's pretty close.
Okay.
So all right, let's see if you can contain your butt. Oh, that's the wrong guy. I'm gonna reroll that. Yeah, no.
NPC pooped his pants.
So Thad, that was a great plan, but unfortunately, you're just doubled over right now with the urge to void your bowels.
I can't use it to propel me in the air to get a better shot.
Come on.
That would be funny, but yeah. No, you lose a turn, right?
No, you lose a turn.
All right.
Just the worst.
And you smell bad.
And you smell bad, yeah.
Which is nothing new for you.
Come on.
All right, Michael, let's see if you have any better luck here.
Alright, first, let me roll to poop my pants. Let's get it, bring it on, I say. Poop
Yeah.
gods.
Everyone
Imodium
lose a turn.
Imodium God, whatever.
Ooh, that was way better.
Michael, you've been in this situation before, and you know how to handle yourself.
That was a great roll. All right, play this off so the DM will make you like kill somebody.
So Michael, you expertly reconfigure your colon and let all the excess gas part without. This is disgusting, guys. I'm
You just gotta.
real gross.
Hey, all right.
I'm immersed.
You're the one setting the narrative.
Yeah. All right.
Well, why don't you point that keister to the fire, and it'll be like that scene in Dumb and Dumber.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
Michael
plan.
Baglax, you expel a mighty
I lift
fart.
up my dress, turn around, and point my keister at the fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
You angle it so that you manage to get the other guard who was with right next to you. So you manage to fart, and he goes up like a bunch of Tinder.
Does he
I'm not
do the
talking about that
Wilhelm
dating app, guys. I'm talking about a bunch of flammable sticks. So
Yeah.
he's gone. You just
So does that count as my turn, or is that just like a consequence of me?
no, that's the
passing
consequence.
them?
And because you succeeded so successfully, you're no longer afflicted with this bowel curse.
Wow.
So
I mean, he's a barbarian, so like he has all this like intestinal gut,
right, yeah.
Stuff
Iron
going on.
gut,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, so there's two guys left, right? And they're
Yeah,
not
so
on
there's
fire.
two guys that neither of them are facing you.
Okay, but they're not on fire.
No, they're not. The fire is actually though pretty close to you. Just FYI.
Okay. So they're behind me, right? That if I'm looking at this picture, right?
Right, yeah.
They're
Your
behind
back
me,
is to
looking
them.
facing the barrel.
Yeah.
All right. I want to somehow grab both of their ankles and swing them forward into the fire. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that or no?
So
One at a time.
that's gonna you can try and do that, but that's gonna be at a difficulty. We're gonna add a difficulty modifier to that. So you could probably do it with one guy without too much of a modifier.
I'll do it with one then.
Okay, let's try it with one then. So try and grab one guy by the ankles and swing him into the fire. Let's see if it works. No, so unfortunately you grab at their ankles, but they have enough wherewithal to sort of kick you away. And yeah, let's say the one that you do, it turns around to fight you here. One's still facing Thad. So unfortunately, no, you are unsuccessful in your attack. Let's see. It's now the guard's turn. So the guard who you tried to grab the ankles of, he's got you in a pretty bad position here. Let's see if he can exploit your guard. So yeah, he actually does. He while you're grabbing down towards his ankles, he notices you, kicks your hands away, and then brings his sword down across your shoulders. Luckily, you've got a heavy fur cape to protect you from the worst of it, but you're definitely hurting.
I had a fur cape on underneath my dress.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're in your dress. So no, let's say you're.
You hit
yeah,
one of my cantaloupes.
No, you're gonna take the brunt of that attack. So you've got quite a big cut that's stained your pretty pink dress. So it's now starting to turn red with blood and gore, but mostly just blood because it's across your back.
It's gonna be a high dry-cleaning bill.
So yeah, Thad's hurt, or excuse me, Michael Battleaxe is hurting. I can't get anyone's names right tonight. The second guard lashes out at Thad again. but he is unsuccessful. He's still distracted by those cash dollars that.
Greedy man.
Yeah, can you blame him though? That's his annual salary right there. So, Judge, you're still off screen, and let's see if you can hold off the ill effects of this cantankerous spell that you cast.
Oh, hold on. Didn't I say my teammates? According to the Emodian God thought he heard.
Well,
it's got to be beyond reasonable doubt.
I'm going to play back the tape, and then you're going to look wrong in front of all the tasters.
Well, luckily the dice agree with you, even if I do not. So, yeah, you managed to make a little toot, and your butt's feeling fine. So,
it's like stardust when it comes out.
It makes a glitter noise.
Yeah,
it's cool. All right, I'm gonna rummage through the trash to look for some baking soda to help Thad out. I could throw it to him. I'm sure baking soda is good for the stomach, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that does bring us back to Thad, who last turn, as I'm sure you all remember, is having a little bit of trouble. Let's see if he can regain his composure. And
God, we're gonna die of dysentery.
All right, Thad manages to get things under control a little bit, but he's a little dazed. That's going to be his entire turn, unfortunately. So Thad, you're doing okay, but yeah, you've recovered from. You're gonna have to change your armor though, my man.
I just want to note I'm still in the barrel.
Yes, you still, and just there's about 3 inches of something in there too. So.
Sounds like that could be useful.
So is
You're always thinking. That's what I like
That's
about
smart.
you, Thad.
It's a good D&D player. All right, Michael, you're up. What do you want to do?
all right? Now is the fire moving towards us?
Yes. Yeah. So I've got this little scrap of notepad paper. That's gonna represent where the fire is right now. So it's moving up. Remember, you're at a T intersection, so you can go to your left and your right if you need to flee. But it's moving up slowly but surely. There's also a lot of smoke.
I want to pick up the barrel with Thad and the stuff.
The waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to go to the left side of the T intersection with
Okay.
him. I want to run away.
So to do that, there are 2 guards in front. You're gonna have to sort of bull rush to those guards. And
Okay, can I bang their heads together?
yeah, you can try.
Attempt to stun them.
Okay, yeah. So you'll attempt to give them the old 2 coconut moves.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
While I have 2 cantaloupes in my dress.
It's true.
Or I could hit them with my cantaloupes. Either way, whatever works for you.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now, as a consequence, if this maneuver doesn't work, you're going to be in a bad position to take a counterattack here. So are you prepared to live with those consequences?
I don't know what my HP is. YOLO and shit.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. I'm going to say no, it doesn't succeed, but you also don't fail enough to take an attack of opportunity here. So you sort of try and grab one guy, but the other guy sort of slips your grasp, and you just end up trying to collide one guy's head with air. So you just sort of like give him like a chiropractic adjustment.
Huh. And then what happens with me? I just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you're fine. You didn't fail bad enough to take any attack.
Well, great.
So, Judge, you're back up again. You gonna resolve this situation here with some powerful magic?
No. Can I impotently kick over a trash can? Because, like, I'm a really weak wizard, and it only goes, like, 1 foot in front of me, and I go, "Ugh!"
Yes. You
Okay.
can absolutely do that.
All right, good. End of turn.
Okay, that's it. That's all you wanted to do.
All right. I cast my famous spell that I haven't casted in like 7 weeks, which is Magic Missile, which, for those who are paying attention, looks like a clump of dirt.
Okay.
It comes out of the wand,
It comes out of the wand.
It's a star.
which has a star.
A star at the end of it, of course. Oh, I almost forgot. I
That's why we're
take
here.
out my
That's
wand.
why we're here for you.
I take out my wand.
Like a little.
and it's like an anime, right?
A little
so like
shine of.
like the background like turns into like a big swoosh, like a laser beam with like circles and stuff, and like the camera's like panning around me as I'm like doing like a Sailor Moon kind of thing. Yeah. And then I like pull the wand out of my sleeve, even though I casted several spells before, and it doesn't really make sense.
Not
but
great
there's a lot of
continuity.
pomp.
Not great continuity.
Sure, but you know it's all about the pomp and circumstance when you remember.
It makes like a metallic like shing sound for some reason, even though it's just wood and it's a plastic star.
I'm kind of like, as he's doing this, I'm making like the anime like in awe face, like I'm holding my hands up, clenched, kind of to my mouth and screaming with my mouth agape.
Okay.
My eyes are closed.
Is there like an anime signifier, like because you know they like how they have like a bead of sweat when they're embarrassed? Is there like something that they do for awe? Like get the blood
what I'm trying to describe.
They're what they don't have like pupils.
Okay.
Like their whites are just totally white, you know.
I got you.
So I'm
and
in
like
awe of this
their mouths are open. Yeah. And I cast the spell, the magic missile, which looks like a clump.
Okay.
And this is 1970s anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's got like sideburns.
No one.
So like Lupin, Sailor Moon, G Gundam, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You know, I think G Gundam came out later. All right, let's stop talking about this and cast this spell.
We've alienated or impressed a lot of our core audience right now. I don't actually know which one.
I'm sure alienated because you got it all wrong, I'm sure.
So, also magnificently, you can see building on the end of his staff a larger and larger and larger clump of dirt. It's propelled at the guard's head and hits him square in the noggin and knocks his cap off. He looks annoyed and hurt.
Yeah, take that.
You've got one more action, despite the fact that took several minutes to do.
I knocked over the garbage.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Guards are up again.
Okay, good.
Oh, boy.
First guard swings his longsword. Michael Battleaxe.
Oh, no.
Boy, I think we might die here.
Oh, Michael Battleaxe, no.
Oh, no.
He thrusts his sword forward, and it impales you right in the melons. Luckily, they were actual melons, and so one of them comes out of your shirt, and the other one sort of flops off to the side, and your breasts are exposed. You feel
A gasp.
very ashamed. You cover yourself, and you also take a little bit of damage from the sword going slightly through the melon. Yeah, again,
it nicked you.
If I had to put this in HP terms, you're about 50% right now. You're hurting.
Okay.
But we're not supposed to use that because this is story driven.
Okay.
Anyway, the second guard, again, is distracted by money, but let's see if he can get his shit together. And,
A lot of swearing this episode. I don't like it.
All right, well, just bleep me. Again, just focused on those dollar bills, y'all. He's actually, at this point, he's sort of on the ground, scrambling to pick up those ducats.
I'm starting to feel bad for him now.
And you're the guy sitting in a pile of turds.
Yeah, and you're the one feeling bad. He's got to feed his family, man. You don't know what his personal,
With that nobleman, I thought you didn't care about anybody but yourself. You said so in your character bio.
Yeah, well,
now I know.
Maybe I'm growing as a character.
Yeah, maybe he's starting to learn the value of $1. Maybe not everyone has it as easy as him.
This is a character building moment while I'm in this barrel filled with excrement.
Yeah, he has an arc.
Stroking your chin, thinking, maybe I didn't know everything. Maybe I didn't. All right. Anyway, you're up, Thad. What do you want to do?
All right, so I say, all right, that's it. We're getting out of here. And I step out of the barrel. I then pick up the barrel and turn it over the guard that's still up.
Oh, no. All right. Yeah, it succeeds.
Of course it does.
Just fantastically. What a roll. You couldn't have rolled any better. And you just take that bucket, lift it up over your head, and just put it right on him. Just dump it all right on him. He's stuck in the bucket, It's covering his entire torso.
Didn't we already do this joke in the prison?
Yeah, we did. I realized it about halfway through. I was mad.
If
That's
it
why
ain't
I'm
broke.
resigned.
If it ain't broke.
There, I believe it was a bucket. Now it's a full barrel. So, I mean, you know.
It's totally different.
The last one was more like a prank. This one's more like a comeuppance.
This is strategic.
Yeah, this makes sense.
I'm using my environment to gain an advantage.
Oh, also the fire
right.
is edging closer to you guys.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, right now your two foes are sort of incapacitated. This guy's just still looking for money on the ground, just trying to scoop up every last. Like at this point, all the money's gone. He's just grabbing like random pebbles and like shoving them down his tunic. Just anything that he can think of.
This man is sick.
Through the garbage. He's like, oh, that spoon. That looks like it's copper. That's,
I throw him a little more money.
He says kleptomania.
One of those Skyrim players who has to take everything that isn't nailed down, right?
You?
Yeah, exactly. I did.
No.
I did do that.
Okay. So Thad did that.
All right, so yeah, you guys just want to get out of town?
Yeah, I want to go the direction where Juji is.
Okay, so you head to, I can't remember if he was on the left or the right, but you go.
right.
I was on the right.
You head down the alley to the right and sort of make your way back. You can sort of make your way back to where the castle is, or you can reconsider your options and take another approach, whatever you want. That being said, the fire is still raging, and a lot of these buildings are made of wood. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but
And Thad's waste is only making it more aggressive.
oh yeah, no, it is just a disaster. I'd imagine we got a Chicago fire on our hands here. It's just gonna go.
Oops.
This will be a great distraction for sneaking into the castle, though.
That's true. You may have unintentionally made an exceptional distraction from.
Yeah. Can we observe what the guards are doing? Like, are they doing like a bucket brigade thing?
So yeah, it's gonna take a little while. Like right now, it's mostly just contained to the alley, and I don't think they.
Oh, let's help it out, boys. Michael Balax, start cutting down some trees. I'll brush up on my fire spells.
I quickly start cutting down trees while still wearing my dress, which is all tarnished and tethered now.
All right, so you guys spend about 20 minutes stoking this fire, and apparently no one notices you at all. You just
Thad is roasting marshmallows on the end of his arrows.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
So eventually, yeah, this gets to be quite an inferno, and again, it's probably about maybe like an eighth of a mile away from the palace. So yeah, you can see you guys are kind of spying over there, and it looks like the guards have started to take notice, and a platoon, let's say, about half the guards total. They sort of start running over to where the fire looks like it is most intense, and yeah, they've got buckets, and that's about it. There's not really a lot of hoses or anything, but yeah, just trying to fight the fire, contain it as best as possible. So
the old bucket brigade.
The old bucket brigade, absolutely, yeah. So you notice also that some of the rabble rousers from before from the concert / execution of the king / Vampire the Masquerade RPG has sort of made their way to the castle as well. You can see that there's like a crowd outside. They're sort of like half looking at the fire and half like kind of shouting at the guards outside of now Don Bamvilo's palace.
Thad, can you throw your voice again and say that the guards started the fire and make the villagers really mad?
I say, the guards started the fire.
All right, excellent. Let's see if it works. It's pretty clever. All right, you know what? Some of the crowd is buying it. They're
Man, I am good at this.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, the crowd starts to take notice.
Yeah, do it again, Thad. Do it again.
Yeah.
On the other side now.
Ooh, this could be the coup de grace here.
This could be it.
Really.
I saw them, the guards, they started the fire.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And I join in now. I say, yeah, the guards did it. I don't think you need to roll for that, right?
Oh, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's.
Oh my God.
The crowd is starting to go nuts. Like, I've told you for all these years, this city is corrupt. The king was the only thing that was keeping these guards in check, and now he's dead. I can't believe it. Let's get him.
Seven Nation Army chant.
Let's storm the gate. Let's take down these guards.
Oh, cool.
And I say, yeah, good idea.
So, not only now is there a fire erupted and blazing, but there's also civil unrest and violence ablazing in the city. I don't know. So, sort of like to your left, there's just a burning building. Guards are trying their darndest to fight it. And then in front of you guys, there's the castle gate, and the peasants are starting to revolt. They're charging the guards that are stationed outside of the gate, and a full-on ruckus, a full-on melee has occurred.
Is there any way that we could sneak past, possibly in a moat with like a snorkel sticking out of the water?
There's no moat. It's just sort of open area. So if you want to try and sort of sneak your way through the fighting, you could probably do that and get to the gate, or the wall at least.
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't try that. What are the consequences if we don't, right?
Yes. Let us climb the wall.
Yes. There we go. Get some little picture. So anyway, you sort of sneak your way past the
this is from Castlevania, what, 1 or 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. I drew that.
Okay. I didn't know you knew Italian.
So you sort of make your way through the crowd, and you can notice that at some point the village people, especially, but the guards to a lesser extent,
and the Indian chief.
Finally, something for Thad.
Yeah. They kind of like stop fighting and start just standing around. You can't really tell what's going on. You can hear like one of the villagers say, "Oh, I'll be darned. This itch. I can't quite scratch it." You can tell he's got a little tiny rat bite on his cheek. He starts to scratch at it. It keeps itching. He scratches harder, and he scratches even harder. Soon he just rips off a chunk of his cheek and plops it in his mouth and says, "Oh, all right then. I suppose it's all good." You can see that other villagers are starting to bite and scratch out at the guards, not using their knives or swords or cudgels, but it looks like some sort of strange plague of cannibalism is spreading through the crowd.
Uh-oh. Did we do that?
I don't know, probably.
Oh well. We'll handle it like we handle all our other problems. Thad, throw some money at him.
I said, you didn't see nothing. I throw money at him.
The villager doesn't even seem to notice the money on the ground, but he does turn and look at voluptuous Michael Battleaxe.
Oh no!
With maybe lust or hunger in his eyes.
I look left and look right, and then point to myself and say, "Who, me?"
And yeah, he nods and then comes at you, drooling and slobbering all over the place. His teeth bared.
Oh,
how do you want to handle it?
Me.
Yeah, what did you think?
Oh, boy.
I looked like such a beautiful woman.
Then you'd really be channeling
it's like a
Game
Bugs
of
Bunny
Thrones.
cartoon.
No one-
He's Elmer Fudd.
No one can resist Michael Battleaxe in a dress.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So he's coming at me, and it's my move.
It's your move.
I hit him with an axe.
Okay. Can't beat it, you know?
Do what you do best.
Yeah, you managed to wing him a little bit. He takes a little bit of an axe to the forearm. He sort of, as his arms are outstretched to grab you, and you chop off his wrist, right? But it doesn't stop him. He's still coming at you. And he grabs you and goes to bite you, but you're too strong. You manage to shake him off. You guys are in the middle of it right now. There's just there are.
Are we in the castle or not? Sorry,
no. You're still outside. You're sort of making your way to the wall slowly but surely. But yeah, right now you are just in the middle of a maelstrom. There are guards fighting for their lives. There are villagers who, for some reason, been turned into strange cannibals. You don't quite understand why or what's happened.
I assume
Is this like how for some reason movies can't say the word zombie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Strange.
For some reason you can't call them vampires.
I look around and I say, hey boys, I think these villagers have turned into zombies.
What's a zombie?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Juji. They're like people, but they're dead, but they eat other people that are alive, but not each other. But sometimes they eat each other, and sometimes they can run, but sometimes they can't.
Gotcha.
What?
This sounds like a very profitable genre.
Yes.
That's what I said. I said to myself, how do we get all the fans? How do we start making money here? The men quaffing elixirs. Boom. Zombies. They're huge right now.
Got him to admit it. There it is. He just said it. Zombies. Got him.
You guys are about, again, you're right in the thick of it. You're just surrounded by the living dead and guards fighting for their lives. How do you guys want to play this? Do you want to try and fight your way to the gates? Do you want to try and run away and regroup? What do you want to do?
Well, I think it's time to use my long-awaited summoning ability.
Thank God.
With the really, really complicated game mechanic that I talked about a while ago. And so I'm going to be very flashy about this. And I'm going to roll to determine what the thing is that I summon.
All right. Again, you throw your hands up. You play my song, Butterflies Fly Away. Move your hips like yeah. I don't remember the rest of the word. Anyway, you cast a summoning incantation, so with a total roll of 1. So I'm going to pick the first of your summoned abilities, and that is Garfield Suit Man.
Oh, we're in trouble, guys.
We're dead. I just sit on the ground and wait for my inevitable death.
Judge vanishes from existence and is replaced by a powerful, yet beautiful, yet passed out man in a Garfield suit.
Yeah.
Who hates Mondays.
He has a -2 modifier to everything.
To say that he looks confused would be an
Especially on
incredible
Mondays.
understatement. This was a man who was just enjoying his Sunday, hanging out with his friends and fam, and suddenly he's been transported to a magical world of wonder and mystery, and he is just disoriented. So,
So what does
Guys,
Garfield Suit Man do?
We're going to want to get out of here.
I'm not afraid because I don't have brains, and these guys love brains.
well, luckily for you, the sudden appearance of Garfield Suit Man into this plane of existence has really gotten the zombies to take notice. They immediately rush him and tear him to pieces.
Oh, no.
No.
That's it. This is our chance.
Garfield Suit Man.
I loved him.
He died for us.
Can he roll to release a stench or something? I don't know.
The zombies ate him like a plate of lasagna. He's gone now.
No, he does nothing. He does not explode or
Terrible summon.
let out an exciting battle cry or even say "Arg, I hate Mondays." He just his last words are, "I always loved you, John Arbuckle. I always loved you."
Knew it.
What if he mistakenly quotes Kathy and he says, "ack"?
Ack.
feel bad about
It was worth it.
I feel bad about Garfield Suit Man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over this.
Well, again, his untimely death, or perhaps timely death. I don't know. He was not living a healthy lifestyle, according to that picture.
No.
It might be. But you know what? This might be good. This might have saved him for like a long struggle with diabetes and liver failure.
Cirrhosis.
Yeah. So, you know.
And jaundice.
Everything happens for a reason, they say. You know? So this might be
Mondayitis. All right, so...
it's starting to look like your position is being overrun by the undead. So I'm going to say you guys should probably make a decision now, either to try and get inside the castle walls or flee in terror.
We gotta
get in there.
It's what Garfield would have wanted, or Garfield Suit Man. And I say, let's do it for Garfield Suit Man. I put my hand in. I put my hand in and I look at the other members of my team here. So for Garfield Suit Man.
For Garfield Suit Man.
For Garfield Suit Man. I wipe a tear away from my eye.
So, you guys make a break for the wall. You guys find a little patch of ivy that you can climb up. And it's a pretty lengthy climb, but you guys are all, you know, brazen adventurers, so you manage to do it without too much of a problem. Unfortunately, you get to the top of the wall, and you look inside the castle gates, only to find more of the same. It looks like the entire staff of the castle has been transformed into ghoulish zombies. For as many zombies as there were outside, there's just as many inside.
We are in trouble, boys. I think I speak for all of us when I say, let's just jump down in there and become a zombie.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Hold on a second here. Hold on. Can we examine our surroundings for anything that is particularly of interest?
Yeah, it's mostly just the city. Again, there's some stuff on fire behind you. It looks like there's some avenues of escape should you want to go that route. The castle is sort of, it's in front of you. If you guys could probably make your way down. There's a couple of streets or alleys that run east to west that you could escape down through. Or, there's the carriage that you came in on. It's being overwhelmed by zombies, but you know it's wood. I could try and light it on fire, I guess.
I'm getting the subtle intonation that perhaps we should escape.
I thought it was pretty subtle about that, yeah.
Conjure us up a magic carpet or something, Juju.
Can I just, there's like a welcome mat on the top of the wall, and I make that fly?
Yeah, so you...
and all of us are crammed on top of it.
You say, hocus pocus.
Yeah.
And, the welcome mat floats up and increases in size for you guys all to sit on, and you can hover away if you so choose.
We fly up to Don Bamvilo's castle?
No, there's a aura of anti-magic field that I'm using because I'm a lazy writer, and so you can't do that.
There's a zombie up there, clawing out the window, and he's snapping his teeth.
Fair. Okay, so we hover away on the carpet.
Yeah. So, you guys think to yourself, this mission, it seems like too much for the three of us alone. But we all have powerful figures from our past that we could call to aid us in this time of need. Perhaps we should, dun dun dun, split the party.